Is Iran about to challenge the dollar's global dominance? The Middle Eastern country is reportedly considering only letting oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz if the cargo is paid for in Chinese yuan. That would be a direct blow to the petrodollar system that has kept the US financially dominant for nearly 50 years.
What we're seeing is Iran frustrated with the big picture, which is a world in which it has a significant share of global oil production, but it is very weak when it comes to the financial layer. And what it's trying to do, I think, with this move is to try to weaken the United States sort of iron grip of that financial layer of energy markets.
The petrodollar was born in the 1970s, when the US and Saudi Arabia agreed that global oil would be priced in dollars. This forced countries to hold dollars to trade oil, creating massive worldwide demand for the currency. For decades, it worked. From 2002 to 2008, oil prices hit nearly $150 a barrel, and the US was the top oil importer. Oil exporting countries reinvested their profits into US government bonds, which helped the US finance its spending. But today, more countries are moving away from the dollar, and the power of the petrodollar is waning. US sanctions have shown how quickly countries can be cut off from dollar-based financial channels. That's why many governments now see dollar dependency as risky. Countries now hold fewer dollars in reserve, from 71% in 1999 to about 57% in 2025. China has been pushing a petro-yuan alternative, giving heavily sanctioned oil exporters like Russia a way to keep trading without the dollar. Estimates suggest around 20% of global crude is now traded in other currencies, like the euro or yuan.
If we look at oil markets today, the dollar is still far and away the dominant currency that's used, but there has been some erosion, and most of that erosion has taken place with countries that have been sanctioned by the United States, and many of those countries, or at least a number of those countries, happen to be major oil-producing economies.
Experts see a clear pattern in US actions overseas. Gaining leverage over Venezuela's vast oil reserves is part of it. The goal? Protecting the petrodollar and the global power it gives the dollar. The dollar won't disappear from oil anytime soon, but its grip is weakening. And Iran's moves could speed that shift up.